Alright, hello. I wouldn't start earlier, but me and my friends ended up doing a very early, or quote unquote, very early Lethal Company session. So now I'm doing this now. The Travis Continuous quest isn't that, so I think it'll be okay. So yeah, we'll probably get started on that and do weekly boss. Now, I have seen some posts here and there that people are complaining about the weekly boss being quite difficult. And a part of me wants to believe that, like many of those, the comments of the post suggested that it's it's a skill issue, but maybe they just didn't really play around the mechanics as much as, you know, the game intended them to, and thus made the scenario much harder. I'll have to play and judge it for myself and see whether or not that is right or wrong. Now, I have tried to push MOC a bit to see how floor 11 12 is. Surprisingly enough,
Do you want to enter the
floor 910 was about the same thing in difficulty. Maybe it was a bit easier just because I have a blade now and also have a Ruan Mei, so clearing those were a bit easier. I almost cleared 411 with 3 stars, but I was off by 3%. And I feel like, and this is not me with not even a fully built Ruan Mei, I have none of her traces unlocked, so I think if I had those, I definitely could have gotten the 3 stars. Heck, I might have even gotten it within 21 turns if I was fortunate enough. But obviously I don't have the mats, so I had to do the Trailblaze Continuous quest to unlock those. I don't know how many the bosses drop, because it's been a while since I've paid attention to weekly boss drops. Like I've been still doing them, but I haven't paid attention to the number. So I'll probably unlock all 3 of those and then dump some more into her skill 1 or ultimate. I'm guessing one of these is probably for the event, for the new Sim Universe upgrade, and then this one's probably this is probably for the Trailblaze Continuance quest. Stars of ingenuity shine, crown of the mundane and divine. Alright, let's go. I honestly don't know what enemies to expect,
Ruan
but
Mei.
judging from the
A name that's both new and familiar.
trailer, we're gonna end up with Swarm People, which I think is imaginary. But I don't know if some of them also have the ice weakness, because the weekly boss had the ice. So we adjust these team comps. Running from the run comp, because that one's a bit more. Or from the Danhan comp, because he's starving. Let's see. Sure. Probably go with this team. Let's see. Don't worry. I'm gonna run this team. I don't have a healer, but hopefully with Bouchon will be okay.
I month had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
You're back!
Of course! This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ruan Mei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ruan Mei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
That's like asking, is Herta a great person?
I mean,
The
she's
answer
part of the
is obvious.
society for a reason. But
Miss
I
Ruan
would like to
Mei is
hear
the
more of
very
her personal,
image of a scholar. I
her
heard
personal
she
feats.
once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruan Mei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Alright, new search. Okay, right, Spill. Looks like we're in for some juicy new. A Herta surveillance team. Zero Genius who's normal. True. True and straight chill. And he's the classy guy, but, you know, seemed pretty grounded. You know, until he's not, whenever that might be.
There's someone next to the railway platform. And could she be...
I'm standing next to our,
Sound lingers.
I wonder if this lasts forever or dissipates at some point.
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
So we were just gonna walk
Hello.
up to her,
I
just
hope I
be like,
didn't
hey
startle
there.
you.
Even I would have just stood there and wait and like say, excuse me, but dude, Trailblazer just went, dude. And I can't believe the Trailblazer was gonna reciprocate by, I don't know if the Trailblazer was just trying to point out the crumbs on her face or was actually trying to wipe it off for her. I don't even know.
This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen.
Uh-oh.
I like perfect experimental specimens.
I don't know if I like, that. Some people might be down for that, but
Really? I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Alright, you know what? Let's just take the offer.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too.
You ate the snack.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them.
And bait him with the snacks.
An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Alright, let's see. Biology and trained life form.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
Uh-oh.
I see.
Oh no,
What
we
a
got
cute
brainwashed.
hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Alright, according
Let's
to...
try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
I see this is what Screen was talking about on the live stream. She likes explaining people's weaknesses.
The dessert was tasty. I would like more.
Oh god.
Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping
Bubbles.
calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates
Okay, there we go. I was trying to sync up the walking
white
as close as I
across
can.
both the sky and land.
It's a bit trippy, but
My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult, but it was touching and enthralling
I'm
as
like
well.
losing distance on her. She's no longer on my camera.
My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control.
Doesn't?
Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Yes. Problems wrought by my own hand. When
I
I
know
first arrived on
the
the
horny
space
posters
station,
definitely
I borrowed the
cooked
phase
up some
flame
stuff
from
with that
Herta.
offer
It's an
she made.
invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms. I do trust you. This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
She probably trusts me, quote unquote, but she doesn't trust how others will interact with me, knowing
The
that I've
researchers
interacted with her.
are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Alright, time to find these critters. Information to researchers. Let's dip out here. Alright, we got
Take a
Ruan Mei.
rest. It's time for tea and
They
cakes.
scare.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that. I'm not hiding anything at all.
I'm pretty sure we said the
sneaky
Ruan Mei
one.
part. We probably
What
would
do you
have been
want?
forced to say something soon.
I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
Decisions asked me. Yeah, we're probably forced to keep
that.
answering the first part.
You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Alright. I like how there's an enemy here.
There are so
Then
many
this is
people. And this seems to be the place.
Steven says, try to create life. Ask her for information about Rome. Check out this journal.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ruan Mei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Team 2. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients. We need to add some other good stuff in. But don't go overboard.
AK beauty.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ruan Mei makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Army frowns, corner and twitches, expressing her emotions, expressionless.
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Oh. Copy of a face flame. Interesting.
Ruan Mei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
So, storytelling.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits.
Oh god, the way we talk, she's so
Oh,
cringe.
I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
How could you? But for real though, we are quite the meme.
I heard Madame Ruan Mei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are? Fine. Ugh, what a headache.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining, change your attitude, and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself, increase your capacity for action, and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ruan Mei's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ruan Mei.
I was going to call Stephen's one.
Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. Screwthum's followers are all very logical, but they're just awaiting the arrival of the mechanical aristocracy. Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ruan Mei has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Speak for fate in certain area in accordance with different cards, with strict feat types. Said. Sure, let's do multiple.
Ruan Mei, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame Herta do? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Oh, I have to use up the rest of it. Oh. Hello there, thingy. It is this thing. It's like a pouch. stuff inside candy.
So this is the little life form Ruan Mei made?
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses.
That was way too risky.
No, but it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ruan Mei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ruan Mei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ruan Mei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ruan Mei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
I'm not sure. I like Ashley. It's very one with. Sure, why not?
Good! You have great taste! You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ruan Mei's recognition and have been working so hard. Of course! It's not like we have any followers of gray bean paste here. All the ones who came here to stir up trouble have been converted by us. They went from refusing molten cheese tart to loving it. This is called conceptual annexation of taste. It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ruan Mei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love. Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops. That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Cool. What is the monsters in here? Is that toilet? Storage zone? Okay, right. We know the toilet's a portal. Curio sorts. Right to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Go. it doesn't fit. When you join in, tenderly activate or callously activate. Tenderly. Sorry though, buddy. See. Also going to some uni.
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me. I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check. Alright, let's go.
Oh boy, this is totally gonna turn out okay.
Hi, Ruan Mei. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Damn, it's been a while since
Though you weren't invited,
when
I
did we
welcome you
first
to
meet
remember
Squirrel?
this
It was during the
historical
Silver Wolf
moment.
event, but when was the last
How
time we
long
actually
has
saw
it
him
been
though?
since three geniuses were in the same room together? And
This-
how long will we have to wait
this
for it to happen again?
disaster?
Affirmative.
Is that like 1.3?
Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Oh, I didn't expect it to be that much of a bow. I would have been like a little nod would have been good
Let
enough.
me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a fifth partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a fifth genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy
There
Rangers,
you go, Galaxy Rangers
the IPC
mentioned.
will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ruan Mei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right, let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ruan Mei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
Oh, yep, a few times. One earlier this week, actually.
The simulated universe is my home.
I mean, that's not wrong.
I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ruan Mei?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
I want to talk to them.
What's wrong? You're not leaving. Female wears a fashionable scarf. I find her rather fascinating.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation, knowledge flows within it. Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known to me. His previous
Inorganic.
transgressions against humanity lead some to conclude he may be an inorganic entity. Affirmation, all beings, organic or otherwise, should value peace.
It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the Master Control Zone. Thank you. Well done. No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public. And now my headache is stored there.
Where's the space station?
She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
Potentially. Man, we had to meeting in the universe. Interesting. Take the elevator and go down. It's been a while since we've been in this place. But we make
What would
it
a
to.
sealed zone look like?
I can imagine a bunch of yellow danger tape lined up everywhere. Actually, I probably want to turn the volume for this a bit. Turn it down a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna hope I don't run into any glitches during this part. Oh god, this music. Oh. Not gonna lie, I'll be on edge right now. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, looks like there's one secluded zone, but you gotta kind of go around and around. Let's turn back up the volume. I like how the lights lined up that way, but we're not even going that way.
Yeah.
I guess that way is also way came from the other side of the elevator.
What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Buzz, Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz, to welcome alien species, galactic visitors. High risk zone. Buzz, service staff, inorganic life forms. Buzz. Permission status. Madam Ruan Mei. Permissions granted. Madam Herta, fine. As long as it keeps her happy. Buzz. Class 1, clearance zone. Buzz. Many esteemed guests. Buzz. May include dangerous persons. Buzz. Storage for Madam Herta's dangerous curios. Buzz. Madam Ruan Mei's cultivated life forms. Buzz. Welcome. Buzz. Visitor, how can I help? Basement 1, Transit Hub. Buzz. Basement 2, Shuttle. Incubator. Dangerous curio storage. Buzz. Corridor. Danger. Buzz. Welcome. Visitor, what do you need? Buzz.
Finding VRSC visitor logs.
Conclusion. You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Other paths are open. Assessment. Seeking directions. Buzz. Suggestion. Proceed to basement. Locate records of cultivation path. Buzz.
Wait, I'm gonna check something. Do I have a hypercarry build? I swear I made just one. Maybe replace links with this one. Get the hypercarry. This. Okay, not that I'm going to use it. Stick with this team, but I just wanted to have it just in. This is totally safe, and damn, this place is deep. Dude, how deep is this place for us to move like this far down in retrospect to the planet? Some collectibles.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately,
Why does it look like
before
there's
the
so much more
research can be
lighting and stuff?
completed, it
Maybe this is a
vanished.
different section.
I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the 2 samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess 2 sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
I'm not gonna lie, finding collectibles in this game is kind of hard because like sometimes things look like normal objects, but then they only have the glowing texture when you get super close. Because I haven't kept up with collectibles since 1.3, so like I'm missing 1.4 and 1.5.
This is the headache Ruan Mei mentioned? It's just a different flavor.
Dude, the wobbling. I don't know where to say it. Cute? It's a bit weird.
I'm not one of Ruan Mei's recognized works.
The voice actor must be having a blast with this one.
Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
Your genes, you know, way my feels down once in a while.
Why am
Smooth.
I a failure?
What's the sound I'm
What's
hearing?
that noise?
Oh god, that would be terrified as heck.
Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked
Yeah,
room.
it seems like a horror story
How do
where
I
like a
get in?
giant monster breaks through the wall and then you have to go through a chase sequence. It's a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, what the heck? What is that? I think I know what it is because I did get spoiled.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Existence is unity.
Together as one. Human creations. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Alright, these guys are surprisingly squishy. Probably should have saved these ultimates, but oh well.
Life.
Alright.
A true marvel. Sound lingers.
Alright, just do this and then I can just run for everything because Fushuan got that shield. Oh, it just wasn't behind here, but it's locked.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
Oh, yeah, that must be terrible for them to be stuck here. A place like this. Dark and scary. I was like, what's got over here? There's gotta be something. Oh! I got jump scared by that.
Eternal. Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
Alright, once again, probably a waste, but I might as well while doing so.
I see through you. Converge and awaken. Huh. More enemies.
Okay, so we have a new type, Nosting. It's a bit.
Existence is
Oh,
unity.
I did not mean to pop that. I thought I was on Dawn Hunt.
A quick divination. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
There's more to.
All things shift in divination.
Path's temporarily closed. Oh. Alright, we're back in here.
You are here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Oh, this was the room we saw earlier.
The final days that member number 23 at Cha spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, equipment. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia. But that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Number 1, Sandar. Have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned? Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms.
Actually, sounds quite enthusiastic.
To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ruan Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
It's gonna cut off right the finger. Lock doors. Later. I haven't got the plant material. Got no toilet. Or is that even a toilet? I can't even tell. We have one tank that's empty.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Oh, you can stay comfy in here. Alright, I know that door opened up. Here. Got that one. I've seen the area of low resolution. There is a charm to it.
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ruan Mei has
How'd she
permissions.
get us?
Please submit your ID. Buzz. Permissions granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service. This function has been damaged. Buzz.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach. And that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they
Oh, you could definitely see the big bug there and
any other life form?
somewhere. It definitely looks menacing.
At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Tazyron. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check visitor records. 2. Open incubator entrance. Madam Ruan Mei, alien speed man with plaster head.
Seems like there's something new.
Plaster head.
Permission granted.
That sound's coming from above.
Turn upstairs. The music's picking up though. It's interesting. The pacing. Return upstairs and continue investigation. Conclusion zone. So that's more towards. It's not all the way. Where is this? This okay, so we still need to keep going. Oh, I just realized I never walked down here. Is there something I picked up? Nope.
Infallible.
Water heeds the cloud song.
Alright, let's take out these guys real quick.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
It came together. More enemies.
Grace and elegance. Existence is unity.
Time to
Heaven
destroy.
surge. Rise.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. It came together as one.
So much for prepping all this energy.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
Oh, ow. Oh wow, Fushan took a lot of damage from that one. Yeah, we're still running the 4-star stuff, it seems, huh? Oh, we got healed. Alright, return upstairs. Okay, I'm guessing there's probably a way I can just run back around here, so let me
I
go
never
back.
imagined there'd be so many of them.
I guess let me just go back this way and redo that whole sequence. Because this, for the closest TP, it ain't as close as I thought it would be. Alright, yeah, now we're back up here. Oh, I see a bunch of bugs about. Dodge a wheel.
Infallible.
Sound lingers.
Oh. Alright, see ya, buddies. is like a whole big zone. Oh.
There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
I mean, I know who it is. It's Mr. Plasterhead. Make it around the sides, because there's gotta be some stuff here, I think. Alright, the question is... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, am I gonna be from the cutscene right away? Yes, of course, the music.
A genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case,
the tome is literally
thinking.
made freaking rock. The sounds it made, it's just like slates being moved.
Sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there. Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know.
And man, this guy is truly him.
And I'm aware you are in Ruan Mei's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
That's how you're out of that.
I can't stand discourtesy, even when it comes from myself. The real Ruan Mei's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
Oh, dude, let's pick up again. Just take a quick look. Alright, looks like where Mr. Ratio is being here. Alright. Oh, I would think he would be staying on side somewhere, but it's not. Alright, is this the team I really want to go in with? Screw it. Make it or break it. I wonder if I put down Fushan's shield if it would count or not. It'd probably be safer around an actual healer, but you know what? I want to test my limits. Oh damn, this whole other just leads straight there.
This is huge. The space station has an area this big?
Well, no duh. I mean, the docking spot is just as big as well.
Infallible.
I'm guessing the sound we heard earlier was this thing breaking out. We're ready to throw hands.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Oh yeah, it's definitely okay. We definitely got the buffs down. You know what? I can dig that.
Our Which all things in this world
Storm
have
Crusher,
their
Storm
laws.
King, Scarabella,
Human creations.
Let's see its animations. Ouch.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Enjoy yourself.
Ouch, that hurts quite a bit.
Time for a buzz.
Heaven's surge. Break.
Converge and awaken.
When it multiplies state, the storm can release its fire attacks that brings back this. Alright, if I do this, I can get enough energy
Time
to
for a buzz.
just do this.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Grace and elegance.
Does it have entanglement on it? I don't know if it does.
The strength.
I'm just gonna attack.
Human creations.
Eternal. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, by the way, I switched Ruan Mei to meshing cogs. I did end up leveling one up, but I still don't have her traces, so I don't have the free turn ultimate setup. That I'm kind of.
You'll destroy the space station.
Ow. Alright, it's an ultimate stay again. Just damage taken, summons every time this attack from the units is broken, deals toughness really damage equals to max to all friendly and secret damage. Okay, so if I can't break it down really, if I hit this, it's gonna hurt this, right? He's attacked. So let me just attack this guy.
There's more to life.
Yin and yang.
We've got Silverwolves eating mad damage.
Time for a buzz. Together as one.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, that's a
This
shield.
combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Alright, so it looks like ice is actually probably more useful instead of swarm bugs on the
Can
side.
I have fun this time?
Ice weakness on it.
Time for a buzz. Human creations.
Let's just make sure the Silverwolf doesn't get clobbered.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Alright, shield's
Sense a
back on it.
storm. Heaven's surge.
Alright, just break it instantly.
Grace
But
and
it spawns
elegance.
some stuff.
Existence is unity.
The strength.
Alright, this should kill it.
Rise.
1% HP. I'm really trying to 1v1 with this thing.
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
So kind of self-imploded. Couldn't sustain
Is it
itself.
over?
I need to get some answers out of Ruan Mei.
Alright, I don't know if the weekly boss was
Sound lingered.
Infallible.
harder, easier, or story version is gonna be harder, or easier than the actual version. But regardless, we'll take a look. I do have a friend that has a pretty juiced up Jingleo, so I might take her for a spin and maybe I can get away with that. I want to see if I get clear for autoplay. I say it's not that right.
As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important.
No, we're not happy with her.
What's important
With what she
is your
schemed up.
task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the emanator.
I think I can see the echo war in the back still.
How should I have explained it to you? I'm not good at communicating with others. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted. I do not have a life outside of research. People always think this price is unimaginable, but it seems rather acceptable to me. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer.
Okay,
He
she'll
and
be on my
Herta
team for
still
quite a
have
long time,
problems
so
they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 reaching too sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me?
just yeah.
I promise I will, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum. Huh? Huh?
Snack life. Get them. Maybe something. Context. Interesting little creatures. Actually, these little ones. Ah, so this is the event. Alright, so we have that. This part reduction. So I asked her about Robin's departure. You feel better. I feel like there's probably more to this, but I don't think I had planned to do that extra part. So I think I'll save that for the next. So yeah. So it seems like there's a bit more. Split up into the second part. This event, that. See. So yeah, let's go do the weeks times and get a Ruan Mei together, and afterwards I'll probably call it. I'll probably end up doing the rest of the MOC on my own time and see how it goes. So they don't have to coexist. No comment? No comment, I suppose. Alright. Let's take a look. World Planets Oak. Okay. This is probably gonna be my source of better pieces for those. Right, let's see, where's my hypercarry Jing? Comp. That's about Jing. My friend. Okay, I'm guessing the pin feature isn't out yet, so let's work with this. Let's see, can we auto this?
You can't kill me. Lend me your strength.
Blade of Moonlight.
Existence is unity.
Okay, it looks a bit tanky, so it's a bit scary.
Fiends or devils,
Hopefully we'll
I'll crush them all.
Try harder.
Oh, that's annoying. Alright. Oh, they're gonna attack him and spawn more guys. That's annoying.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, guys, Jing, they're gonna.
In lunar flame.
Lend me your strength.
Alright, this might be one boss where I might have to play manual. So otherwise I'm asking for death, or I need to run Hall and Bushran together to make sure I don't die on order. Okay. At least you're smart about not attacking during that turn, but man, we're racking up so much damage. Why are we not attacking the main guy to break this shield? I don't get it.
In
Oh,
lunar
right.
flame.
I guess you managed to get enough energy to just clear it, but I'm scared we're gonna die now.
Try harder.
Oh god.
Give me strength.
Eternal.
Please don't attack. I sense death.
All will be swept away by the wind.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Fiends or devils,
Okay, that didn't hurt as
I'll
much as I
crush
thought.
them all.
I mustn't fall.
Alright, will I get enough energy to keep the ult up? Nope.
Lend me your strength.
In lunar flame. Blade of Moonlight.
Protect me. Protect me.
Alright, we're getting a bit close here and there, but it seemed okay.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Alright, now the real question is, will we survive this next upcoming turn?
Enjoying yourself?
Getting a bit close. Maybe I want to switch over
Lunar
to Shred.
flame.
Just play it safe.
Blade of Moonlight.
Oh, we kind of real close. Break effects. Alright, let me heal up real quick and level up some of stuff because otherwise it's gonna be gears. Let's see, how much each mace? Just one each. Alright. Every 10% that exceeds 120, she gains damage.
Every breath one takes.
I don't
is a
even exceed
perception of the
120, so that's
self.
gonna suck. During 5 Virginia Star return, that's
Every
very
breath
good.
one takes is a perception of the self.
Increase break effect by 20%.
Every
fine.
breath one takes is a perception of the self.
Alright, break effect. Maybe I can get close to 120 with this. Okay, so I need 16, so I need 14 more. So, do I have enough? I do. She's definitely tankier now. Now I just need far more match for skill and ultimate. Challenge might not be too bad, but I'm gonna prioritize those two. So Ruan Mei stats looking better. 116 break effect. Still not even pushing 120 for the bonus. Or well, when I enter battle, it'll be 136. I still have 3 pieces of gear that does not have maxed out. I could definitely get a lot of potential break effect, but I do want better pieces. This one scuffed. This one would have been so good because I had speed, but HP is not bad for survival. This one's scuffed. This one could be HP defense. Probably defense. She already has a lot of HP. This one could have hit a lot more to break effect. Got scuffed a bit too, but you know, it's still pretty good overall. So let's see. It's mine. Okay, we'll probably make this the super duper survival team. Alright, let's run this again. Now, Jingnu.
Converge and awaken.
Alright, this one I could definitely look away and sure it'll be okay.
I'll crush them all!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Blade of moonlight.
Get them!
Enjoying yourself?
In lunar flame.
Alright, that's gonna respawn more guys, right?
Human creations. Give me strength.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Stay away. Together as one.
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Existence is unity.
Try harder.
Yin and yang.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Human creations.
Get them!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Get them!
Yin and yang.
Aw man, that's annoying. That's super annoying.
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Give me strength.
All of us are out here suffering.
All will be swept away by the wind.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Human creations.
Get them!
No matter.
Like we barely budged.
All will be swept away by the wind.
In lunar flame.
Alright, not anything. Well, alright, I guess while I just let this last attempt to run, I'm probably just gonna call it here for tonight and burn my stamina on probably more harmony mats. Once I get her stuff maxed out, I'll probably get her talent to level 8 and then get her skill notes with level 10. And probably go back to relic farming. I don't know why I want to farm for though, because I think Blade's relics are actually in a pretty good spot now that I have his light cone. So I don't know if I want to go back to farming world 7 to get better Symbionese pieces, because that's definitely where I'm struggling the most in building. I don't know if I want to go to World A and get Punakoni pieces for
Swept away by the wind.
Branya, so she can get, so she can buff Bear, but she has her own light cone, which I think is okay to be honest. So maybe I might want to switch her to the set at least, so her energy rotations won't be as whack sometimes. But yeah, I'll probably switch between farming World 7 and World 8, and then I don't know if I really want to farm specifically for thief pieces, just so I can get Ruan Mei up to speed. Maybe I might want to farm. But then again, the thief set comes with a physical set, and I don't have a Clara yet, but I do want to pick her out from the selector.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Whenever I get the chance to. Just because her follow-up attacks would be really nice to have if I want to re-attempt Storm Disaster or Elation Path. If not, I think Clara right now just seems to be really good because enemies are attacking so much faster with the high speed ceilings on the mid MC floors. I know it'd probably be smarter to wait till I get the other characters I don't have and then pick out the last one, but as of right now, I care less about that. I want to just have units I need now to help clear content, so yeah, that's probably how I'm going to approach it. Whenever I get to 300, if I don't have Clara by then, I'll pick Clara. And if I do have Clara by then I'll probably pick, well, Toriench. I'll probably pick Well Toriench.
Swept away by the
just
wind.
because what's my homie.
Human creations.
Oh, yeah.
No matter.
I feel like I should manually play this just so I can clear this a bit more efficiently.
Together as one. Protect me. Protect me.
But besides that, tomorrow I think I'll finish the, if things goes well, I finish the rest of chapter 42 or
Eternal.
Hawkeye Impact.
All will be swept away by the wind.
If Act 2 ends up being longer than I estimated, then I'll do Act 3 on Friday, I guess. And then Saturday maybe I'll go back to Star Rail to check out the rest of the story event. If there's much of the story still, I don't know, I'll have to say. But besides that, maybe I'll end up doing an afternoon stream and end up doing Star Rail. Okay, I'm gonna save Hawkeye Impact for night times. But I might show up with Star Rail in the afternoon. So tomorrow afternoon, I might come back for Star Rail for story stuff. If I don't, then I'll come back at night for Hawkeye Impact as long as my internet doesn't die like it did last night.
Yin and yang. Bad luck.
In lunar flame.
Get them.
Man, I think if you just hit the guy directly, we'll just kill him right there. Honestly, don't know what I'm doing.
Together as one. Human creations.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Give me strength.
Oh yeah, Fushan definitely is gonna always keep falling to the danger zone if I don't
Existence is unity.
have a
In a lunar flame.
or it would be good for me to have her at that HP threshold. Because if she doesn't, she's gonna die. And if she's too low HP, she'll just straight up die. This has break effect potential. It's a 4-piece too. He has defense percent. Then let's see. Do I? Any more I can scrounge it. Let's see. Smith. Damage increase. Break efficiency does not change though. Oh, I could use these for plan. Okay, sure. So I might as well just use these. Okay, so I don't have enough to make. Okay, so I guess I know what I'm gonna be farming. Alright, so I have some stamina. Probably do one run at the then unless I want to wait till the morning. It's not gonna cap, right? Yes, I got the cap. I'll probably just wait until the morning. But I guess in the meantime, just set the Crimson Calyx. Yes. Let's see, what's he going on? I'll probably use this team. Yeah, that will be it tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I think it's more likely that I'll stream in the afternoon than I won't. I don't want to keep promises.